Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda and I am back today with another reading. I am an energy reader here on YouTube. I use my intuition and messages from spirit, as well as the tarot cards, oracle cards, and Lenormand cards to communicate messages to you from spirit. Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumbled across this or clicked on this video, I believe there is a message here for you. Now, you could certainly have stumbled across a pile that has one message. My intention is to help heal people who want to hear messages from spirit that are going to help heal. So some of this may be stuff you do not want to hear, and if you're not ready to hear some of this, then feel free to find another video, find another pick a card. Certainly, you know, if you feel the messages aren't resonating, leave behind what is not resonating. Like I said, my intention here is to help people who want to work with the truth to work towards healing and finding the truth of a situation. So you can take a look at these three piles. We have pyrite stone here for pile number 1 with the OK Tarot. Then we have the fossil stone here for pile number 2, and this is the Aquarian Tarot. And then for pile number 3, we have this labradorite stone, and this is the Wandering Star Tarot. So feel free to pause, take a look at these stones. This is the pyrite. This is the fossil. And this is the labradorite. All right. So feel free to pause the video, pick your pile, and we'll see you here shortly. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 1. If you pick this piece of pyrite and the OK Tarot, then this reading is for you. Now we will be taking a look, not ready, Spirit. We'll be taking a look at a person on your mind, their intentions towards you, their intentions towards this connection. What are they planning? What do they want? What do they want with you? What do they want with this connection? And if you skip through the beginning, you know, my intention is to deliver the messages from spirit. So this is a timeless reading. Whenever you click on this video, it's meant to find you. And if you clicked on this pick a pile, there may be a message here for you. There may not be. Now use your discretion. Certainly if it's not resonating, leave the messages that are not resonating behind. My intention is always to heal and be as honest as I can be with the messages that I'm hearing. But you will know your situation best. So please always trust your own intuition over my messages. All right, so think of your person, think of your situation, think of your connection. I will ask Spirit here to be as clear and concise as we can for pile number 1, as far as what their person's intentions are in this connection. What do they want with pile number 1? Thank you, Spirit. And pile number 1, I'm so blessed, so thankful for you clicking on this video and allowing me to tap into your energy. All right, let's get started here, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so we have the Fool in reverse. We have the Hermit upright. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Sun in reverse. All right. So I'm just going to make sure that these are all in frame for you. All right. Okay, so the Fool in reverse here is telling me that instead of moving forward in this connection, your person has chosen to not take the risk. Fool in reverse is someone who is called to take a leap of faith, and with the fact that it is in reverse, your person either stalled or has not made a move here. So I could see obviously why you're here. You know, what are these this person's intentions? They haven't moved forward. The Fool is the beginning of a journey, so maybe making something official, putting an offering. Your person is actually in hermit mode, or at least with the base here. At some point in this connection, they pulled away to hermit, which is really to go within, to ask for guidance, to look within to see what it is that they really want to do, if they truly want to, move forward in this connection, how they want to move forward, but really just seeking the truth. Now, this could either mean by asking the universe, hence looking within for guidance, but they're certainly in this period where maybe they've pulled away and have not moved forward, or have not taken that leap of faith in this connection as you might have wanted, or at least maybe anticipated would happen. Now, we do have the Four of Cups and this Ace of Cups. With the Four of Cups being in the middle here, I believe your person most likely has not accepted your offering of love. So potentially you extended an offer to your person, and they are either looking at what they don't have, or they are more concerned with, figuring things out. Maybe their priorities are not quite set, but certainly this is kind of the boredom card. Someone who is not interested, who's not excited, who's not really emotionally feeling fulfilled, but choosing to look at kind of what they do not have. And I do see here with the Ace of Cups, if you have not extended an offer to your person, there is a desire to either do that from you to them, or with the Sun here in reverse. I mean, the Sun's such a positive card, either which way it comes out. When I pull this is the most powerful card in the tarot, kind of trumps all negative cards kind of around it. I do see here with it in reverse that this is more of a delayed contentment, so maybe the intentions of this person is to extend an offer at some point in time, once the timing is right, or they feel like it would best be the right moment. Now, they are looking for some clarity. Maybe there's something further that they're not clear about with the Sun in reverse. It can also speak about ego, so potentially they're working on some ego work, but I just feel like with the Sun, it is very positive, and there is an intention to have an offering here. And I do feel like this is coming from your person, but if you have in the past extended an offer, we are seeing, an offer being extended and someone declining. So if your person has moved forward with an offering to you, you've declined it, and now your person's kind of pulling away and in hermit mode. So those could be two options about what's going on here. And now you're kind of curious as to what's going on with this person. So we'll keep going with pile number one's person's intentions. What are pile number one's person's intentions in this connection? What do they want with pile number one? This is kind of the foundation of this connection. So maybe this is something that you're recently moving out of, that's happened in the past, but certainly the foundation of how this connection's gone in the past, or the footing of this connection. That's kind of how you can read this row. All right, Spirit, thank you very much. So what do we have? We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And we have the Five of Swords upright. Okay. So there's some fear your person has in moving in with an offering right now. Now, because we have the Knight of Cups, I mean, the Knight is coming in as, the Knight in shining armor, your ideal love interest, your crush, your person. With it in reverse, I feel like there is this anxiety that your person has about making a move at this time. They are definitely in their mind about it. It is causing them a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. I feel like your person is really, really mentally going through it as far as not being able to extend this offering. We haven't seen here why yet, but we do see here that there is a desire to come in and offer this cup to you, but they are blocked at this time, and it's causing heavy anxiety and sleepless nights. Now, the fact that this Nine of Swords is in reverse, it could very well be that they're slowly working out of the out of this mental energy that's been holding them back. And I feel as though at one point in time your person kind of gave up before they've even given themselves the opportunity to make an offering. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like giving up too soon, you know, not maybe following through, starting something, and then kind of maybe self-sabotaging themselves. And I do feel as though with the Four of Swords here, there is some healing that is being done after a painful situation, like a heartbreak or a parting of ways with something, and now your person's working through healing. So potentially, you know, they've made an offer, maybe you turned it down, and now they're kind of healing through this this heartbreak, or potentially they turn down your offer and have, you know, learned quickly that maybe there isn't an opportunity here for them to move forward. Maybe you're with someone else. Just an example, an idea. If that's not what's happening, then if that doesn't, you know, resonate, then leave that. But there's this feeling of needing to heal for your person about not being able to move forward with this offering of love at this time. So let's take a look at some more here. Spirit, can we get for pile number 1 their person's intentions towards pile number 1 in this connection? What do they want with pile number 1? What do they want in this connection? Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands, we got the Five of Cups, and we do have the Emperor. Well, these are really good cards, pile number 1, to see here if you are still kind of looking for this person to move towards you or make a move. I mean, their intention here is definitely to make, they're inspired to make a move. They're very excited to get going with something here. They want to. They are definitely passionate about you. This could certainly be the you know, the erection card, I guess, if you will. But your person, this is definitely not an 18 plus video, but this is certainly what I'm seeing here. Is your person's right into you. They are very excited about you. They want to move forward with you, but they are feeling this heavy sadness, this regret. Maybe they're regretting the fact that they haven't been able to move in and offer you this cup. There's this, yeah, this heavy remorse, or maybe something happened that they did to you that they're trying to get over. Maybe the fact that they self-sabotaged here without making this move. But there is this this sadness that's coming to them. The Emperor card, though, I feel is you know, the big boss card. I feel like your person is stepping into their power. Now, this could be the Divine Masculine. If you are here as the Divine Masculine, then certainly your person could have some, you know, masculine traits, but I am feeling this heavy masculine energy here of your person stepping into their masculine energy to move forward and make the decision to do what it is that's going to bring them the most passion and the happiness, their desires forward. They want to bring their desires forward. They want to step into their Emperor power. And because this is in the third row, this is kind of read more as their future, where they're driving towards in the future here. So that is kind of where they're wanting to go. Yeah, I do feel that there is this regret or this sadness that they're feeling about, you know, either an offer that was extended and turned down, but they're wanting to move forward despite this pain here. with the Ace of Wands and the Emperor card. All right, so we will pull one top card here for pile number 1 as far as what are their person's intentions in this connection. Thank you very much, Spirit. We got the Hangman in reverse. And the Hangman, when I pull it, definitely the Hangman's known to, you know, take a step back, a period of limbo, taking a higher perspective on a situation if it was upright. With it in reverse, it could very well be somebody kind of useless sacrifice, not really making the move. But it can also mean someone who's ready to commit, somebody who's ready to cut the string and face the music, so to speak. And the Hangman is the 12th card in the Major Arcana, followed by the Death card, which is a clearing. And when there is a clearing, you best believe the Fool is kind of what's right around the corner. So I feel like your person is, their intention is to, you know, cut the period of limbo, get out of this hermit mode, commit to something, commit to their passion, and they're definitely passionate about you, step into their Emperor power, step into this Fool energy, which is, you know, taking a leap of faith, jumping forward into this connection despite some anxiety, some fear, some sadness. I'm looking back at past actions potentially. The Sun is super positive here, so I do sense your person does seek contentment with you in the future, at least their ultimate contentment. It's, like I said, kind of trumps everything here. It is a very powerful card. The Sun is clarity. The Sun is, you know, sheds light and everything. So you are certainly their light. Now, I did make these abstract cards, and I'm learning to read abstract, so we'll see how this goes. But come pull abstract card here for you, so you can get further message here for pile number 1. Spirit, thank you so much. Please help me communicate those abstract cards for pile number 1. Thank you. All right. Okay, so yeah, I certainly am getting 2 messages here, and it is very much seen here where your person might have been feeling the sense of anxiety, this, you know, what is going to go wrong, maybe what, looking at things kind of from a negative perspective as far as, you know, maybe I'm not good enough, where's this going, what do I need to do, looking at an offer that was extended and turned down, not wanting to, you know, move ahead because of fears of the unknown, or just taking a leap of faith was an unknown that they weren't willing to take. But there is the sense of wanting this serenity, wanting this calmness. You know, I'm getting really this beach vibe, almost like their place to just really be at home, really be relaxed. And I feel like you really bring your person into this relaxed state, calmness, and kind of settle their nerves, because I do feel like your person's a fairly nervous person. Like, I'm really getting this 9 of Swords from, you know, this abstract card here, and then I am getting, you know, like a beach day with the sun and kind of calm waters with this card. So I do sense your person does realize that they are kind of in their head about this a lot, and they're trying to step out of their head energy and enter their heart energy, which might be still a challenge here, because, you know, the only cups I see here is the cup that was offered, and then the cup that was turned down, and then of course this heavy regret of emotion. So I don't know if your person has fully been able to tap into their heart energy as far as embracing what it is to fully, you know, love deeply, or love with another, or even understand about themselves how to emotionally embrace this connection. I feel your person is anxious about it. So yeah, like they've given up before they even got started. Maybe they felt like they weren't good enough, or they just weren't able to fulfill you in some sort of way. And certainly there is some regret, but they are wanting to step into their Emperor power. Now, keep in mind, this is their intention. So whether they do or don't, I mean, is certainly, you know, going to be up to your person. They're more than capable of doing this, but their intentions are to kind of move in this energy. And yeah, so thank you so much, pile number 1. This is your reading. If you're interested in a private reading, I will resume that mid-January. Send me an email and we can schedule something. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. That's the best way to support my channel. And if you did not like this reading, please leave a comment so I understand what's going on with you and how I can improve. All right, see you guys. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 2. If you pick this stone fossil, it's actually quite amazing, then this will be your reading. And this is the Aquarian Tarot. I will post the tarot cards below if you're interested in purchasing these tarot cards. You'll know which ones we're using. Now, if you skip the intro, we will be taking a look at the person you have in mind, their intentions towards you, their intentions towards this connection. What do they want with you? What do they want with this connection? Maybe what they have planned. Do they plan on moving towards you? Do they plan on not moving towards you? What do they want? But if there's messages here that aren't resonating, just kind of leave those aside. I do feel as though this is a timeless message. So whenever you click on this video, it was meant to find you. All right, so we all ask Spirit for clear and concise messages for pile number 2 for their person. What do they want with pile number 2? And pile number 2, I am so blessed, so grateful for you allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you so much. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. Now, if this isn't what you want to hear, or you're not ready to hear the truth or the messages from Spirit, you can either leave those messages behind or click off this video. My intention is to help with healing, of course, communicating the truth as best I can for what it is that I'm feeling right now as energy 6. All right, so we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. We got the 7 of Pentacles upright. Okay, I think I can move this up. These cards are fairly small. Wow, okay. All right, so to start off, I mean, in a reading, that's what someone's intentions with the Knight of Cups. Their intention is to give you an offer of love, okay? So a Knight of Cups is your crush, your admirer, your person, the one of interest coming forward with a offering of love, okay? So if it was that clear cut, you probably wouldn't be here if they have done that already, but this is opening this up. You know, and we do have the bookends here, right? So these end caps with the Knight of Cups, with the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is someone who is dedicated, you know, dedicated to a project to kind of accumulate all of their hard effort in order to kind of reap the reward. So maybe this is someone that you've been talking to for quite some time. Maybe it's a friend that you've built a history with, but certainly someone who is looking at this like a situation that they want to definitely keep investing in and, you know, eventually kind of get something out of this connection. Now we'll take a look further with the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles speaks about give and take as far as what efforts and what we contribute out into the world, you know, will eventually come full circle back to us. So I do feel as though with this upright that your person has been definitely showing interest in you and at least putting effort if they're not telling you. So their actions, maybe they're gifting you stuff, maybe they are you know, just spending time with you, a lot of their time. But there is something about this that they feel that they're kind of putting forward this offering to you. And I think what I see here, because of the Chariot in reverse, Chariot in reverse could certainly mean kind of a reckless action. So potentially your person is love bombing you. Maybe they're showering you or showing you this affection. They've come in, they've made an offer, they're showering you with time, with whatever, but there's this recklessness, or at least you're questioning whether they are just kind of aimlessly moving towards a direction that might be self-serving in some sort of way, and you want to know whether this is long-term or not. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this is like, you know, the page talks about the beginning of grounding something, or, you know, making the first official move, or planting the first seed towards something that's going to manifest, you know. And the Page of Pentacles, pages speak of communication, so potentially, you know, having an offer communicated to you is kind of what you're looking at, and it never really came. So, you know, their intention is to offer you this, extend to you this cup of love. They have potentially showed or want to show to you their investment, or how they want to invest in you. But I do sense here with the Chariot, there is something reckless about it. Maybe it's moving way too fast. You know, the Chariot has to be something that's kind of well balanced, and same with the Six of Pentacles, speaks of balance. And I don't feel right now that there is a good sense of balance. And I also feel as though the prospect of taking this off the ground also has not happened, but there is positive intentions in continuing to invest forward in this, kind of almost as a project of theirs, right? Like, I mean, Pentacles is material good, so they're kind of seeing you as very valuable in their life right now. You know, maybe this is a legacy they're trying to work on, their future. You know, could very well be their family legacy. Something here does show this desire for long term. Okay, so that is the first row. We'll take a look at the second row here. Now, the first row is generally the foundation for the connection. So this is an energy, maybe as it started off, maybe you're kind of moving out of this energy, but that gives an overall basis of how this connection has gone in the past. So I'll ask Spirit for pile number 2 and their person's intentions. What do they want with pile number 2? What are their intentions here in this connection? We have the Moon. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And finally, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so are you guys in a third party? Now, if you don't know about this third party, then this most likely message is not for you, but for someone here who is well aware of your person being in a third party situation and waiting for this person to potentially move on and away from it. Now, third party doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but could very well be somebody who is more interested in hanging out with their buddies, their friends, their social network, their social grouping. You know, I don't really see that this would be work people. This is more like friends, family, you know, social grouping. But there is a card here of the Moon, which could very well be deception. So I do sense that you are either fearing that your person is being deceptive and not telling you the truth about maybe potentially a third party situation here, or at least you suspect there's something going on here with your person and this third party. Okay, now the Moon does speak of short cycles, so it could very well be, you know, something that we'll see as we pull cards out, but something that might be short term or short lived. But with the Queen of Wands here in reverse, which could very well be representing you here if you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Maybe you have Aries, Leo, Sag in your Moon or rising, or just a very fiery type personality. With it in reverse, I feel as though the Queen of Wands is very much the master manifester. You know, she's able to attract a lot of things, but she's also able to attract things that maybe she does not want. So I feel as though with her ability to attract a lot of things come, you know, maybe things that she is not wanting. And I do feel as though you potentially have this inkling that your person is either in this third party situation and not being completely upfront about where it's headed. And there needs to be an ending here of a partnership with this Two of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Cups is generally a romantic connection between two people. With it in reverse, it's like the ending of a partnership between two people. So maybe you're in the dark about what's going on here, but we did ask about your person's intentions. So I think that they are well aware that there needs to be an ending here of a connection. So if you're the one in a third party situation, then your person's intention is to, or at least they may have fears that you're kind of involved here in another commitment or another connection. I do pick up too that maybe, you know, your person has been working in a third party situation. So potentially they're married, they put in a lot of effort and a lot of energy here, and are kind of stuck in being able to kind of move on and away from this person. Now, if this is not a third party situation here, I am picking up that your person is feeling as though maybe you're not wanting to get into a partnership with them at this time. They could very well be, you know, in this mindset. Again, this is the deception card, or illusions, fears. They may fear that you are in another situation here, that you're not wanting to move forward with them at this time, that you're not really open to this connection for whatever reason. Maybe you've given them that that feeling. They do feel as though maybe you are in another partnership here. But the Three of Cups can also speak of overindulging oneself in either, you know, over drinking, overeating, over partying, and just really being a little bit reckless again here with the Chariot in reverse, recklessness. I do feel like there are some reckless behaviors that your person is potentially falling back on. Okay, could very well be over drinking. Maybe they're hanging out with their friends a lot and not really focusing on, you know, self-deception. I feel here with this Moon card, so there is some self-deception going on with this person. Okay, or definitely you could be questioning whether this person is on the up and up or leaving another connection, if that's what's been communicated to you and nothing's really happening. But I do feel there is this this mystery, or I guess this deception, that people are questioning here in this connection. So let's move that up. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so let's go ahead with the third row here, Spirit, for pile number 2. What is pile number 2's person's intentions in this connection? What are their intentions? What do they want with pile number 2? Thank you, Spirit. I am feeling called to split the deck here. So, thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise message for pile number 2. Can we get 3 cards? Pile number 2's person, what are their intentions? We have the Hierophant. What is this one? This is the Star. Star is in reverse. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So the Hierophant is the marriage card. Could very well be somebody here is still in a marriage. And I do feel as though there is something about this person's way of life that they need to change. That needs to change in order for them to move forward with this offering of love towards you, or at least that's their intention. This is definitely romantic. Their intentions are romantic. They intend on investing here, but there's something about their way of life right now that's preventing them from making this offering. And I do feel here with the Star in reverse that your person feels as though potentially you're losing hope. Your person feels as though maybe there's something about this that is they're unable to overcome in some sort of way. I feel as though they want to bridge the distance between you and them, however that may be. So if that means, you know, working out whatever's going on in their life, be it a third-party situation, a marriage, another commitment, maybe they go to school somewhere far away, or they work far away, or they live far away, or you are, you know, flip that script where you're the one in a marriage, or you're just distant from your person. I just feel like your person wants to continue investing in this, and they do want to follow this through. The Knight of Pentacles is a dedicated knight, you know, that sees something from beginning to end. Although very slow going, I do feel as though their intention is to proceed and move forward in the 3D realm of whatever it's going to take to help move this forward. You know, these are very dedicated cards here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel as though your person does see value, does see something in this connection that they want to manifest here with you. And definitely, you know, like I said, kicking off the Knight of Cups, it is in the romantic realm, but there is something reckless. There's something about moving too fast. There's something about time here as well. I do feel like the timing might be a little off. There is some self-deception here as well. And maybe there is a lack of trust someone's having in this connection. So we will take a look at one more card here for pile number 2. And person's intentions in this connection. What are their intentions? You have the Two of Wands. It is in reverse, which does speak of delays here. There's something about distance. This person is looking to see what they want to do in this situation. This is the Crossroads card. This is making a decision. I feel like it is being held up right now, as far as maybe they feel like their hands are tied to make this decision, but they feel as though this decision is coming. And I do feel like there is this timing issue. There's also this distance that needs to be overcome. So potentially it's physical distance, or just right now they're unable to put in as much effort and energy as they're wanting to because of another commitment here with the Hierophant. But there is certainly some idea that your person has that they have to make a decision eventually, that they're going to have to, you know, choose which way they want to go. Just right now, that is something that they haven't decided, or that they're unable to decide at this time. With the Two of Cups here in reverse, I am feeling as though some partnership has to end. Now I didn't do this for the other pile, but I do want to see here with this Two of Cups what this is signifying here, whether this is, you know, a partnership end, what this is all about, because I don't want to speculate. Spirit, what is this Two of Cups in reverse here for pile number 2? What is this Two of Cups here? Got the Eight of Wands. We got the Emperor in reverse. And we got the Tower in reverse. Something has to come to an end in your person's life. I feel like your person might have been very invested in another connection here. But they certainly have to shake things up. And I feel as though they're the ones that have to instigate this shakeup. You know, with the Tower in reverse here, it is something that needs to happen quite quickly with this Eight of Wands. And I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, they are stepping out of, you know, having this full commitment in an area with this partnership with this other person. their intentions anyway, and to shake things up in order to free themselves to move forward towards making another decision. But right now they're kind of committed to this Hierophant, and that is kind of what's going on here. Now, I don't see anything with time, so I don't know how long this is going to take. Again, this is intentions. So I will ask Spirit. Now, I've made these abstract cards, and I'm going to read abstract as well. So I'll see how this goes. For pile number 2, Spirit, can we get an abstract card here for further clarity here? What's going on with pile number 2's person, their intentions, and this connection? What do they want with pile number 2? Thank you. I am feeling this one. Yeah, I feel like your person is kind of, they're kind of afloat right now, but I feel like they feel they're kind of right at the tail end, or something they have to initiate in order to really be the final steps in helping move this forward. And I feel like they know that it's kind of in their hands. I feel as though they are kind of sitting idle right now by choice, and they're just waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moment to you know, make that leap of faith and maybe pull the plug here on a situation that needs to end for whatever reason. But I do feel as though your person is kind of keeping afloat. They are not pulling away, but they're also not moving forward at this time until they feel as though it's the right timing for them to go ahead. And I do feel as the sense of them really knowing that once they do, there's no turning back. And I feel as though your person knows what it is they want to do, but they're just kind of either a victim of their own circumstances right now. That's my cat scratching on the door. But yeah, they understand that this is more about them making this move, making this decision when they're ready to kind of pull the plug, rather than, you know, something that they're gonna wait to happen. And I do feel as though your person feels that, yeah, that there is some hesitation here, but I don't feel as though it is out of a want. I feel like the hesitation here is out of an understanding about the situation and the timing of the situation. And yeah, so this is kind of what I see here for pile number 2. If this resonated, you know, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. It's the best way to support me if you'd like to continue seeing these readings. And yeah, we'll see you again. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. If you picked the labradorite, my favorite stone, I love the stone, then this is your reading. And this is the Wandering Star Tarot. So I will be posting the tarot decks used in this video below if you're interested in which decks we're using. And if you skip the intro, we'll be taking a look at your person, the person on your mind, what their intentions are in this connection with you. What do they want with you? You know, what are their plans? What are they intending on doing? All right, so I do plan on communicating clear and concise messages from Spirit. Now, if you're not ready to hear the truth of the situation, you may want to find another reading. If the messages are not resonating with you, feel free to leave behind what doesn't. This is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate, but it is timeless. So whenever you find this video, I feel as though the message is for you. And my intention is to help heal through honest communication. Never to make you feel as though you're questioning a situation. If you have anxiety or feel stressed out by this message, please do not take it. Trust your intuition always. You know your situation better than I do. I am just communicating energies right now as they stand, which could very well shift. So with that out of the way, let's start with pile number 3's person and their intentions towards pile number 3. So we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. We got the King of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. One more spirit here for pile number 3. Pile number 3's person. What are their intentions? We got the Knight of Wands. Okay. The fact that we have all these wands, I do feel like your person is very passionate about this connection. And I do feel as though this is a connection that is emotionally pulling at their heartstrings. So if you are not asking about romantic, then this definitely is not your reading. In fact, all 3 happen to be a romantic connection. I do feel as though with all these reversals, your person is definitely blocked right now at for some reason, which hopefully we can see why, but we are asking about their intentions, and having this 3 of Wands come out with the Knight of Wands. I mean, the 3 of Wands was reversed, but I do feel like your person's intentions is definitely to move in and drive forward in this connection to get what it is that they want. Now, because the 3 of Wands speaks about, you know, planning and taking a look at what they've put in action to kind of reap the rewards, looking at an adventure for their future. And I feel with it in reverse, your person is kind of putting a hold on, this. They're putting a hold on, you know, fully giving it their all here with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the, you know, the entrepreneur card, the guy who's going to drive forward and most likely the smartest guy in the room as far as making striking while the iron's hot, making quick moves. I feel with it in reverse, your person is just on hold right now. They're not acting on this Ace of Cups, which is, you know, an emotional new beginning with you. And they very well know that opening this Ace of Cups with you, or at least having this emotional new beginning in their life, will lead them to this 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot, right before the, you know, I guess it'd be the Empress, but it really speaks of that family, legacy, prosperity, like the full abundance. And I do feel with it in reverse, they know that, you know, in order to get this, they're going to have to accept the Ace of Cups, or at least have this emotional new beginning of what it is that's going to bring them emotional happiness. Now, with the Knight of Wands up right here at the end, I do feel as though your person, if they haven't done so already, they will be coming forward with some communication about the desire to want to in future, or at least that they're wanting to have this move forward. Now we'll look at what is kind of holding them up here, but the desire here is certainly to move forward because there is passion. There is a knowing that this connection would bring this 10 of Pentacles, but they'd have to start with this Ace of Cups. All right. So we'll ask for pile number 3, Spirit. What is pile number 3's person's intentions? Now, because this is the first row, this is kind of like the foundation or the connection, kind of the how it started off, or at least the basic foundation of this connection. But we'll look at, I guess, the next row here, which is kind of more future energies. So we have the High Priestess here in reverse. We have the 10 of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. One more card here, Spirit. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I feel as though your person is not really following up on what they're being called to do. I feel as though there's a deep knowing, but there's also ignoring truth here. Potentially there's more to this story that they're questioning, that they're trying to uncover here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's, you know, the Queen is the master manifester. I mean, Queen, also the Magician would be, but the Queen could really attract a lot of things towards her. Unfortunately, she can also attract a lot of negative things towards her. And I feel with it in reverse, your person might be attracting some sort of negative karma, or at least they feel as though Yeah, they feel as though maybe the situation right now, there's some unknowns, and they're kind of holding back. They're holding back moving forward, even though that is their desire. Their desire is to move forward. And now with the Ten of Cups, you know, this is also a very abundant card. It's kind of the flip side to the coin, to the Ten of Cups, or the Ten of Pentacles here. But the Ten of Cups is this emotional fulfillment, this joy, this family, this contentment. It's like, you know, when you're just sitting around with your family thinking like, this is what it's all about, you know, like this is the life, right? Like you're emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like your person understands that there is this out there for them in this connection with the Wheel of Fortune. Like they're destined to have this with you, but there's still some hidden information here, or they feel like there's something more that they need to understand. And I feel like it is about themselves, that they're trying to uncover or understand something about themselves before they move in and move forward and move towards what it is that they want. And I feel like they feel maybe they're not really deserving of this at this time. And that could potentially be why they are holding back. Maybe this is almost too good to be true for some of them in their mind. Or they're not quite sure why this is presenting itself, so they're trying to understand that. But I do feel like there is this, definitely this hesitation in moving forward, but there's a want to, there's an understanding of the potential here with both. Wow, like the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you know, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like your person understands that it definitely would have to start with this extension of love, this beginning of romance, and there's just, you know, there's this not looking, they're not really looking to future either right now. They're almost shut off to the future. It's almost like they're living in the present, what I'm really picking up. So maybe they're obsessively, foolishly living in the present. There's something they want to understand or finish right now in this timeline of the present before they can take this step, or at least they feel that they can take this step. Okay, so let's take a look at the next row here for pile number 3 and their person and their person's intentions towards pile number 3 or this connection. What are their intentions? What do they want with pile number 3? We got the Sun. Wow. The Sun is so positive, you guys. When I see the Sun, that kind of trumps all the negativity out. And we got the Mother Star. Ooh, that's a special card here for this deck. And I am feeling as though the Moon, I am feeling as though this Mother Star is wanting to come in upright, but doesn't really matter here because the Mother Star in this deck is a yes. So I feel as though this is very much a yes. If you guys were coming in with some question, or at least hesitation about whether your person was interested, or at least kind of feeling the same way that you are, or willing to want to move forward, Spirit's telling me this is an absolute yes. There's clarity here as far as you being, you know, the one for them. This is like light energy. This is the ultimate tarot card for me when I pull it. Is very positive. It is shedding light in situations that might be dark. The Moon energy here is very, you know, the lunar cycle is quite short, so there is this period maybe of stagnation, maybe there's a period of unknown. There's certainly, because it in reverse, there's things coming out that are suppressed, that are hidden below the surface. Maybe your person is going through identifying some traumas, some area that they haven't been able to face, some hidden inner voice or wisdom through dreams. This is really like touching the dream world, the dream state, the subconscious with the Moon in reverse. It is coming to light, so I feel like your person is potentially focused on working through that and looking through that and getting some clarity around that before moving forward. But I do see here with the Star Mother being a yes, that your person is definitely wanting to, or at least our intention is to eventually, again, we didn't ask timeline, so I don't know what the timeline is, but eventually move forward positively in this connection. And there is no question here that you would bring this ultimate fulfillment to them with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And I do feel as though you potentially feel the same way about this person. And yeah, it's just destined, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel the sense of destiny. Maybe you guys met at the perfect time, but this is very overwhelming because your person has to work through their own internal. I feel like it is more internal things that need to be worked through rather than a physical one or a physical environment or something that's like an obstacle that they need to, yeah, it's more of an internal obstacle. It's more of something that needs to be rectified internally with them, maybe healed or understood. I feel like there's an understanding here that needs to happen within them, or at least they feel that way. Okay, so we're going to get one more card here for pile number 3. Yeah, I feel like your person might be a little overwhelmed as well. Like, this is some pretty powerful stuff here. Can we get a card here for pile number 3's person and their intentions towards pile number 3? Okay, Queen of Pentacles, so beautiful. Queen of Pentacles represents Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It is the stable, solid, reliable mother card. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is someone you can rely on. It's someone who's loyal, who's charming, who's dedicated, who's a mother, who's giving. I just feel like, you know, your person feels as though you're their person. I do feel as though there is something about building the foundation for a future here. You know, maybe they are looking at how to further commit in this situation if you guys are together, you know, how they can take it to the next level. There's some heavy contemplation here about, you know, having kind of the forever really with you here and how to take the next step. So your person could be in heavy contemplation about that. Maybe they're looking at, you know, making sure before they make the move for their future that that is something that they certainly want. They don't want to disappoint you, so they want to make a move that's going to, you know, be kind of their promise, their commitment. So I do have these abstract cards that I made, and I am learning to read abstract, so I will pull one of these for pile number 3, see if we have further information here for pile number 3's person as far as their intentions. What do they want in the situation? I'm feeling this card. Ooh, we got this for pile number 1. Okay, so yeah, I feel like there's this rough patch of mental anguish your person's kind of going through right now, but they do sense that there's this calmness about you. There's this calmness because they know, there's this inner knowing that they know that you're kind of the one. And I feel like they know that they could step out of the rain and go into the calmness, that they kind of hold the key to make this jump from this chaotic mental noise that's going on into this more peaceful decision. And I feel as though they could potentially just feel like they're waiting for divine timing to go ahead to make this move. So I do sense though that this is something that they really want to make the move on. So I don't sense that you'll be waiting too long, but that timing really matters here. And you know, with the moon in reverse, this is things coming to light. This is a shorter time frame, like I explained, so it could very well be in 1 month's time you'll have further clarity, or at least this person will have further clarity as far as what it is that they want to do in order to move this forward. But such a positive reading with the Sun and the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You know, I don't see very much negative cards, rather than just things being upside down, because there is some block right now in moving forward. I mean, the High Priestess is, wow, like, so powerful, this like spirit world, this wisdom. You know, everyone kind of wants to get with this High Priestess, but no one can really get with this High Priestess. Is like the ultimate all queens in one. And you know, I feel like your person just feels like they're just blessed to be a part of your life. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing here for you guys. Pile number 3. That was a beautiful reading. I could feel that love. I hope you guys will get the love you deserve. Remember, this is just your person's intentions, so certainly, you know, energy shifts, what they intend on doing is certainly up to them. There is free will, and you can either take this message or you can leave this message. It's definitely up to you. Thank you so much. Pile number 3, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to subscribe, best way to support my channel is to do that. And if you did not like this reading, leave a comment so I understand what is going on with you and how I can improve these readings. All right, see you. Bye.